Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Rocket League Free Play Minute. On this episode, I'm going to be touching on Ballcam and how important that damn thing is. A lot of beginner players tend to stray away from Ballcam, essentially because you want to see the play happen. You want to focus on the ball at all times. The ball is the central hub for everything that's happening in the game and what this whole game is kind of about. You want to hit the ball in the other person's net, period. That's the bottom line. But Ballcam, I find, is very underutilized. I don't think, especially for beginners or people who are not as experienced, they overlook the ability to just turn off Ballcam for once and trust that they're able to take a shot without it, using it as a crutch. So just to recap the usefulness of not having it on. There's an arrow, a blinking arrow. You can see it to the right of my car here. It's indicating where the ball is. Now, my personal beef with this one right now is that I think if the developers can kind of add, not add, but like, you see it blinking right now. If it blinks faster, it could possibly mean that it's much closer to you. And if it blinks slower, it probably means it's much farther away. I think they could do something like that here. But you'll notice, okay, like I'm really close to the ball and it's just blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then once I move really far away from the ball, it still blinks at the same pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like it's not very useful. The blinking part, outside of being able to just notice that the arrow is there on your screen. But I think that's just something they can add to it. But anyways, yeah, so you have the arrow, and then on top of that, you have that reticle under the ball indicating where the ball is on the XZ plane, okay? And then to indicate where it is on the Y plane, which is, vertical, okay? You have the little circle inside the ball reticle that kind of like pulls inwards and outwards towards the main circle. And the higher the ball is up on the wall or up in the air, the more dilated that circle becomes, that inner ring. Okay, so you can kind of time your bounces at an evenly pace this way. If you see it kind of like reaching the outer ring faster than usual, you know that ball is going to drop real quick. So you got to go up and bam, go for a shot. That could have been a really good shot, actually. Without actually turning on Ballcam and using it as a crutch. Okay? Just go into free play and turn off Ballcam as often as you can. Turn it off. Leave it off. If you have a lot of trouble getting your bearings, then you're free to turn it back on just to see where the ball is, but immediately turn it off. And then resume, okay? And you want to get used to hitting the ball without Ballcam. I know the ball's behind me, so I'm going to make a 180. Boom, it's right there. I know the ball's up in the air. Boom, I'm going to go for an aerial. I tend to turn off Ballcam when I'm dribbling a lot of the time. If I'm going for a rebound off the backboard, or if I'm doing an air dribble. There will be times where, usually off the wall, specifically, if I'm trying to go for the net, if I'm shooting the ball into the net, I'll leave the Ballcam on. But having it off just helps you angle your shots way better than you would with the Ballcam on, because Ballcam tricks you. If you don't know how to read it properly, like, it'll betray you and make you whiff on balls you shouldn't be whiffing, making shots that you shouldn't be making, angling the ball properly towards the net or the corner or wherever you're shooting it at. Like, having it off just really helps you. Because again, the camera is directly behind your back, the back of the car. Oh, it's diagonal left. Okay, boom. So I flipped, to the top left, and I was able to make perfect contact with the ball. All right, now it's like diagonal right. Maybe I'll go this way. Boom, pinch, up in the air. Turn it back off. Go for the aerial. Boom. Okay. This will take some time, especially if you're not used to having it off for longer periods, but it's essential. It really is essential, especially like if you notice some of the pro players right now, like they still from their SARP days, or the predecessor to Rocket League, they have it so that their ball camera is on hold rather than toggle, so they always have to hold down the button in order to keep the ball cam on. But whenever they make a shot, they let go of it, and then they see this kind of view where the camera is directly behind the car. And it really helps them angle their shots better, make blocks better, know that if the ball's to their side, they need to flip a certain way to get a shot in. So play with it in free play. You know, free play is really great in terms of experimentation and learning new things. Make use of turning ball cam off as much as you can. Please, yeah, it's a really good thing to learn and pick up. Super useful. Especially if you're missing your wall stuff a lot of the time, like right there. Well, that was against a curve. That was hard to read. But see, like, I'll just try to peel off the wall there, see? Like, because I see that, you know, with the camera directly behind my car, I could line up my car better towards the ball, and if I see it peel, I'll peel off. Trying to go for a rebound there. Didn't quite work out. But you get the idea. So turn it off. Turn it off as much as you can. Practice with it with free play and get confident with it. And once you get comfortable with it, I promise 9 times out of 10, 10 out of 10, that you will definitely improve as a player. So that's been the Free Play Minute. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, and I'll see you folks next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.